But seriously, folks, no one is talking about this stuff properly. You know, it's time for us to take up the offering as an act of, service to the church and the Lord. It's like, I want to set off a firework that explodes by God's design. Like when I give anonymously, I light the wick, and it's God's timing as to when that firework's going to explode, and He's going to return my gift to me with amazing blessings and supernatural provision. Now that's cool. Now I'm excited to cast my money away. I want to light some fireworks. It's like, if an unctionless preacher is death unto death. How can you talk about the things of God without some serious pizzazz? You're killing people. It's like, now it's time for us to take up the offering, which is a good idea. It's like, no, now is time where you have the ability to light a string of fireworks, okay? A string of fireworks that God is going to set off in His perfect time, and they're going to go up in the sky and explode and shower your life with blessing. It's like, that is what you're supposed to say. That's how you get the kids excited about offerings. It's like, here, throw in $1, kid, anonymously. Don't tell anyone, don't report it to the government. Just throw it in there. You've just lit one firework. You've just lit the wick on one beautiful firework. It's called God's fireworks of supernatural provision and blessing. You've just lit the firework. That's your job. Now, God's end of the deal is He's going to set that firework off in a perfect amount of time. It's going to shoot into the air. It's going to explode in a dazzling array of supernatural abundance. And all these candies and money are just going to come showering down on you. Or whatever you want to. It's just going to be good. It's going to be more than you gave. It's like, that's the way it needs to be talked about. So that kids are excited in life. People are excited to give in the offering. Because there's excitement now. There's actual supernatural connection with God. Supernatural experiencing of God. Okay? And so, light some fireworks. Give gifts anonymously. Just give a whole bunch of loonies. I encourage giving in currency. Like in small amounts. They're like seeds. Coins are like seeds. You just give a whole string of seeds. Just like a whole string of fireworks. You're just lighting a whole string of Roman candles. And you're just like, oh man, I can't wait to see what God's going to do in return. It's that simple. It's that simple. You've just lit an entire fireworks show, and now you just stand back after you've given all that, and you just say, I can't wait to see what God's going to do in my life. I can't wait to see the fireworks show that God puts on for me as a result of my simple obedience of giving money anonymously to the poor. Wow, this is going to be fun. This is good. It actually is. It's not boring. Let's not talk about it like, now is the time that we take up an offering. It's like, no, it's time to light some fireworks, kids. It's like, cast your money into the offering. It's like, cast your coins in. It's like, we're going to set up a fireworks show here. It's like, and remember, now here's the key. God decides how long the wick is on every gift that you get in. He decides when the fireworks show goes off. He decides how many days it's going to be before your harvest comes in. Your job is just to light the wick. And the fireworks will start going off. They might go off at the same time. They might go off in staggered times. One might go off a month from now, one might go off a week from now, one might go off in the next 5 minutes. You don't know. It's just like, you just throw 10 loonies in the offering. You've just lit 10 wicks in the fireworks show. Some of them might be longer wicks than the others. You might have 5 of the fireworks go off in the next week. You might have 6 go off in the next month. It's like, but you're just lighting fireworks your whole life long. You're just lighting fireworks, and it's God's job to set them off. And they'll always be, and the set off and the explosion and all the junk, all the reward that rains down from those fireworks of God is always more satisfying than the amount that it cost you to light the firework. That's what giving anonymously to the poor is. It's actually exciting. Your life is now enjoyable, it's now supernatural, it's now exciting, and it's now fun. That's how you're supposed to talk about giving anonymously to the poor.